Hello beautiful people, you are welcome back again to my channel. I'm so excited to bring you this beautiful news. It's more like saying when one way closes another one opens. That's how this news is to me. But before we go into the main video, I would like to appreciate my subscribers, and if you are new to this channel or you are just seeing this face for the first time, you are most welcome. Why not join this beautiful family by just hitting the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification bell so you keep seeing my videos. The good news is that Canada is reuniting loved ones through new immigration measures. The essence of this is to increase the family bond, to strengthen family relationship. And apart from that, they are also trying to address labor shortages in Canada. So for those that have applied for spousal visa, be sure that it will now be faster than before and it will be easier. This was released in May 2023. Okay, so it's a recent update and a lot of people need to take advantage of this. So let me read this from their site. They said families are meant to be together, especially during life's big moments, like moving to a new country. You know, it's somehow you are moving to a new country and your spouse is in your home country. You won't feel that joy. I think that's what Canada as a country is trying to establish. The new measures to strengthen family reunification include the following: faster temporary resident visa. It used to be slow before now, but now it's going to be faster, and there will now be new and dedicated processing tools for spousal temporary resident visa. And again, there will not be a new open work permit for spousal and family class applicants. There will also be an open work permit extensions for open work permit holders, especially for those that their permit will be expiring between August 1st, 2023 to the end of the year. Yes. So there will be an extension for about 2 years or so. So it's a very good update, it's a very big news, and most of us need to take advantage of it. So the aim of this video actually is to talk about visitor visa. If you are really interested in this visa and you want to take advantage of it, please watch this video to the end. I will try to make it as detailed as possible. As long as you have a valid job offer, you can continue to stay in Canada even if you are a visitor. So now let's come to visitor visa. There are many ways you can actually apply for a visiting visa. One, it could be your friends inviting you over. It could be you want to go attend conference. It could be you have a meeting in Canada. It could be that your family members are inviting you. And it could also be for tourism. With tourist visa, you really don't need anybody's validation apart from the people you are applying through. Okay, that's the Canadian embassy and the rest. But with tourist visa, you don't need any brother, any sister, any parent to invite you. You are just all alone. So that is what I'll be talking about today. Ordinarily, visitor visa is supposed to be valid for 6 months and you should come back after 6 months. But a lot of persons want to use this as an avenue to stay, which is not out of place. Okay, if you want to stay beyond 6 months, it is not out of place owing to the release that was made this year that you can continue to stay as a visitor as long as you have a valid job offer. But when you are talking about valid job offer, it is not all jobs you should have, or it is not all jobs you should apply for. Jobs that employers will give you LMIA is what you should aim at, because that's what will guarantee your work permit. Okay, your LMIA. LMIA is Labor Market Impact Assessment. So when you have that, you'll be able to work. Okay, and this policy has been extended till 2025, which is 2 years from now. Maybe before that 2025, you should be able to at least be settled. Okay, if you were the one that left your family home, you should be able, at least within these 2 years, you will have been able to bring your family back. You should have upgraded. Okay, they know what they are doing actually by saying they are extending by 2 years. because their plan is to really make you stay back, but they don't just want to they don't just want you to stay back without good point. So get a valid job, then you can now stay. Okay, so you should aim at the jobs that will give you LMIA. I'll be putting a link of a particular video I did when I talked about how to get jobs, where to get jobs. I'll be putting that link in this video. Kindly watch it. So when you are trying to get a job, you have to target those provinces that people don't like to go to, especially Canadians. There are some provinces like that they don't enjoy staying, or they just enjoy working there, like Saskatchewan, like New Brunswick. There are many, all those interior provinces. So you make all those places your target, and you also look for jobs that people don't want to take, like farming, all those agricultural stuff. Go for it, because people don't really want to do the job. And if you wish that, oh, you'll be able to do it, then they will offer it to you. Okay, so you also have those things in mind: the province that need people, the kind of jobs people don't want to do. You go ahead to apply for those jobs. You also need to have proof of funds. Don't go and hold 1,000 Canadian dollars and you say you are going for tourism. You're actually going for tourism. It means you are going to be spending a lot, because it's not easy to stay in an hotel, because you are telling them you are going on your own, so meaning nobody invited you. You have to let them know that, oh, you are booking a particular hotel, you have the money that will take care of you for a period of time. Again, when you are applying for visitor visa, don't go and say you want to do tourism for 2 months. It's far way too much. Okay, 2 weeks is okay, 3 weeks is okay. So within those 2-3 weeks, you know what you can do. And again, when you are applying for visitor visa, even if you tell them that you are staying for 2 or 3 weeks, that doesn't mean they will give you 3 weeks visa. Do you understand? You are just trying to be logical by telling them that, oh, I'm staying for 2 weeks, I'm staying for 3 weeks. So you should now know what to do after getting your visitor visa. Okay, so I'm just trying to let you know ways they can consider you quickly. Of course, I'm not a visa officer, but there are some ways you will plan your LOE, because since nobody's inviting you, nobody is sponsoring you. I'm just using this scenario. You need to just write a letter of explanation explaining reasons why you will go and come back. Okay, so like I said, you let them know that you have enough money to take care of yourself. Then if you are applying for this tourist visa, you need to be working. You need to have a valid job offer from your home country, because that shows that you will go back and get the job or continue with your job. So you need to be working. Honestly, you need to be working. And when you tell them you are working, you need to show documents to back that up, like your reference letter, your employment letter, your leave letter too. Okay, even your pay slip too is also an advantage, because you want to prove to them that I'm saying x number of days and I'm coming back. So you need to back that point up. Okay, then you also let them know that you have families that you are leaving behind. Family is also a strong tie, especially if you have kids and the rest, you have aged mother and the rest. So you need to also let them know that you have family back home. So that is why you may not want to stay long. Before you even travel for your visiting, you should have been applying for jobs. Yes, you should have been applying for jobs. And I listed ways you can actually apply for jobs outside of Canada. Please, I'll be putting that link in the description box. You need to really watch that video. So I will not say too much about it. Job bank, and I won't say so much about it. You will be applying for the jobs. Then, by God's grace, when you are given the visa, be intentional about your plan. Whatever I'm explaining now is not out of place, because you are going to really get that job if you don't want to leave Canada soon. In your letter of explanation, you must have stated that, oh, I want to visit Alberta, I want to visit a particular recreational center. It's tourism. Even if you mention Alberta, that does not mean you will tie yourself to Alberta. Your own is to get the visa first, right? Then when you get the visa, you will not determine the places you should go. That is why you need to solve the internet to know where there are labor shortages, and you go there. Whether you visit Alberta, whether you visit Saskatchewan, it is still Canada, and the visitor visa is still covering you. So you have to, all these things are more like common sense kind of a thing. You just need to explore some things, and that will really work for you. I will be listing out some documents needed to apply for this visitor visa, although I must have mentioned them while I was explaining earlier. I'll just talk little about them. So the document needed for this visitor visa are your original and authentic passport with at least two vacant visa pages. So let me explain that. In as much as you have international passport, it will be good if it's very valid. And again, you should have travel histories. You'll be at an advantage when you have travel histories, and it should also, your international passport should show your exit and entry stamps. If you can show that to them, it's a proof that you've traveled before and then you came back. So there's every possibility that you also travel and return to your home country. Then two recent and recognizable passport photographs with white backgrounds and no borderline. The photos must have a significant face coverage. Your name and date of birth must be mentioned at the back of the photo, and the photo should not have been used in the previous visas. It should be clicked within past 3 months. Okay, so that one is self-explanatory. Transactions, when you see a bank statement that is flexible, that is genuine, you will know. You will see the transaction flowing out. Don't just go and put a large sum of money. It could raise a red flag. Okay, so you need your bank statement. You need a cover letter for your visa on the letterhead of your company. Yeah, so you also do that. That's also another document you should have when you are applying for your visiting visa. So now the steps to go is download the appropriate forms. You need to go to their site to do that. Then you have to go through their checklist, fill out the application form, and attach all these documents. Those are the basic documents that I just mentioned. That doesn't mean you cannot still add some. Like I mentioned, you snapping your place of work. They didn't ask for it, but you could just add that to like support yourself. Then after reading the attached privacy field form, then you pay your visa application fees. I'm just doing a general overview of the process. Then after doing all those things, you will visit the nearest Canadian visa application center and submit the application after payment. After doing that, you will now go to your knees and pray. It's not on their side too, but I'm just adding this. Don't forget the letter of intent I talked about. You have to state reasons why you will be coming back, and that's when you mention your job ties, your family, and the rest. You just have to make it look very interesting. That, oh, it's not that I don't have things I'm doing here. It's not that I don't have family here, but I just want to go on visiting and I'll be coming back. So when you really put all these things in place, you should get your visiting visa. And when you get there, the second stage is for how you have to look for a job. Except your intent is just to just visit and actually come back. But if your aim is to stay beyond visiting, then you have to follow all those steps I mentioned earlier. If there's anything you want me to explain, just let me know in the comment section and I will try my best to explain it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all in my next one. Bye.